Hi guys, we're playing today Disco Elysium, the final cut. This is one of my recommendations for the Steam sale. It's at the moment about 18 euros in Steam. It's 50% off. So worth getting it, and it has mainly positive reviews. So very nice RPG game, detective game also. It's a complex story. And we are just hopping in. You can here select which character you want to play. Unstable personality, extremely intelligent, tinkerer, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body. That means he hits the people on the nose. Or you create your own. I'm curious about this. So it's the arrow keys. Let's see, we put that all on average. Charm, men and women. Yeah, that could be very helpful. I think I take that. But that was rhetoric. There was something about lies, wasn't there? Yeah, here, I take that one. This is, oh, perception. That's important, I guess. Pick locks and pockets. Now, I don't know what's more important. Perception, that you see the details. That would also mean to find treasures. To pick locks, I think pick locks is probably more important. That one. The viewers are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even in the clearest water, if deep enough, you can drown.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Wonder if we can turn the sound a bit down. We might have to do that later.
Ever.
There's nothing, only warm. Primordial blackness. The conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore, ever.
Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
There, no ball of meat. No light in the formless nothing. Just nice women. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage. Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough. Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir? Do you really?
I wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Yes. Your one disco mother.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Okay, this starts out very bizarre and very loud. Yeah, we don't touch the alcohol anymore. There's some closing. Oh, let's take the pens also. Empty cassette case. Don't think I want to listen to a cassette now. We need to? Oh no.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Okay. How about we put the cassette in there? Can we use that somehow? No. Okay. Wait, we are going in here first. You see bottles in the bathtub. Oh, I did also drink in the bathtub. Okay. But that door closed. It is. Okay. Oh wait, what's up here at the van? That's funny.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Grab the tie.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Do we pull on the fan?
The blades come squeaking to a halt. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. The lights are off.
Okay.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
No.
Yeah, I should read the text to you. Officer, am I a military personnel? She says, oh no. She seems perplexed by your question. Then why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Goddamn right, I'm a policeman, and don't you forget it.
Okay, cool. I won't. First, I have to ask, are you okay, sir? You look like you're about to throw up. Can I bring you something?
She's right. Something wants to come out through your mouth, right in front of her, right here. It makes you put your hand on your stomach and swallow.
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Mm-hmm. So I could now say I don't really remember being a cop or anything else for that matter. Why would anyone let me be an officer of the law? Or suggestion challenging, try the expression on her, let her know you want her physically, or I should get going now.
Of course. Be careful, officer.
So the
They
game
don't like the police around here.
the game was made by Saum Studio and the publisher is the same. It was released 2019, in the end of 2019.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Yes?
Before you go, I have some questions. Yes. What is it that they have against the police here? Where exactly is here? Where am I? Tell me, is it the year 51 now? Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night? What is it that they have against the
The
police
dock
here?
workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
What is exactly here?
You're in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
How about you tell me something else
Yeah.
instead?
Those words, tell me something else, feel like something you've said innumerable times before. Your mouth is the very shape of them.
Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Loud disco music?
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
She raises an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
It mostly just gets hot, doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Tell me, is it 51 now?
It's 51.
What a century.
The current century?
And that's what number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
She grins. What's so
You're
funny?
right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Oh yeah, okay,
Glad
you
to
can
have
go.
been of assistance.
Okay. That's the ashtray. Okay, we know that already. Let's take a look here. This is the weekend edition of satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Let's go down then. Yeah, the art of the game is really very nice. Summer door closed for the winter. Okay. That looks like an improvised stage. This is where the lyrics would be. Yeah. That's a mirror. No, speaker. What? Really? Speaker is connected through the radio. Okay. Shall we talk to him maybe? Let's do that.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
So not only I'm a cop, but I'm also a hero?
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Oh my god, I did all those things.
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. Yeah, I don't need to ask him if he's the bartender. I just leave then. Water cooler. The menu. Okay. Sign reads mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 16 o'clock. This royal pinball machine is unplugged. Okay. Let's ask that guy.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hold on, who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
Shake his hand. Don't shake his
Hello.
shake his hand.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Let's try it. Invent a name for yourself.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
I don't really know my name.
Okay then.
He processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Nods towards the cafeteria manager? Yeah, just talk to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware. I'm a policeman What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
A dead body?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Okay, what if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be sure I'm from the police, but I can't remember anything? What were we suggested to do? Let's go there.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay. That portrait here is kind of weird.
Hello, sweetie.
The elderly woman turns to you with a smile.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
I should hire that old woman. Are you serious? I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
A grenade? Did you fight in a war? I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on. Thanks for clearing that up for me. Let's move on.
No problem.
I've gotta get going now.
Of course, dear.
Not hiring her. I think that's a silly idea. But we are going to talk to that guy again.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
The lieutenant glances into his little notebook. You run this place.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. The harbinger of ruin. What is gold and orange like a forest fire, but smells like liquor?
Are you kidding me?
No man, help me out. What is gold and orange and smells like liquor?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
He takes a step back.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Yes?
I have everything. You?
He looks in his little notebook. Oh, you mean, do I have questions? Ask them.
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Where exactly is
Behind
the
this
body?
building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there
That's
then?
easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business. Extra fine.
Let's go.
So,
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
what's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
He pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent.
The IIR, or Interinsulary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Okay. Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
But what exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Actually, I might be. Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
I don't think I have any
There's
money.
a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
You're going to pay for us now. Let's talk. No, we don't talk. Let's go out here now. Do we need to go out this door? No, it seems we need to go out over here. The door is bolted. A sign reads kitchen reserved for personnel until 13 o'clock. Okay. Then we might need to go out here. Sure though. Does that work at all? No. Okay. Is there another door to that side? There was. Okay. Let's leave then. Oh wait. Just saw something laying around that I did not look up. Too bad. Okay. A heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow. Take a look at that. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Super nice.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
The young woman looks up at you. What can I help you with? You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Cool, what are you doing here?
I am working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there.
She gestures.
I've been trying to get some work done.
Over her shoulder.
Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
She smiles politely. We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
The corpse, where is it exactly?
It's there. In the yard, right through the hole in the fence.
Okay, thanks. That's all for now.
No problem.
I have to run.
Of course. I won't...
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. Oh, nice. Let's take a look here. Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. Oh, let's take a look around. There is a trash bin, I guess. There's a bottle inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Okay. That. Street sign. Okay. Let's talk to that guy.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, incenting the beats as he goes. I am the law.
You sure are, my man.
He nods emphatically. What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He mentions toward the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
Limbo?
Upon days.
So that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes and mazout.
I don't quite understand what you just said.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He snickers.
So tell me, what do you need?
Tell me more about the strike. Know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel there? Point at the yard.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And
a
your
sense
conclusion?
of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
I'm good for now. Good talk.
Don't be a stranger.
Where is that goddamn tree where the body hangs down? That's a statue. They don't consider this as a tree, do they? Yeah, I don't think that's the right direction. Let's go back up here. Yeah, that's definitely a nice game. And if you like detective stories, you might have a lot of fun in here. That's a strange tree here, but I don't see anybody. Oh, this is a tree. Am I blind now? I still don't see a body. You're the angriest man I know, Renee. Is there any more down here? Am I going the wrong way here, or what is going on here? I don't see any dead body. Or maybe I'm blind again. Would be typical me. Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. That would be by some earthquake, probably. Happen by that. Let's go down here. Not bad, Renee. You might stand a chance this time. Let's talk to those guys.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
He covers his mouth to hide a burp.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Hard René first.
He nods to his partner. Okay.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
This one's still chewing on his sandwich.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Okay. Alright, I got this. Ball
That's
time.
the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
A moment of your time, fellows. Don't get involved in the game.
Sure, officer. I am René Arnaud, and my specially abled partner here is Gaston Martin. How can we help you?
The man in the uniform stands before you tall and proud. Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard or whirling in rags? Yeah, let's ask.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement, but this affair has passed me by completely.
He shrugs. And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law, so can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
So again, you don't know anything.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
Thank you for your time. Oh, my back. I swear it's getting worse. Okay. Where's that stupid backyard and the tree? Oh, here's the tree. Another one. And nobody hanging down. Yeah, you can spend a lot of time here to investigate and look up the surrounding, it seems. Yeah, backyard usually means behind something, so we are now somewhere behind that building, that cafe or hostel we were at. But I still don't see any dead body. And that's definitely a pier. For now, I'm not going to ask everyone. You can do that yourself. I want you to enjoy the game still and not spoiler everything. You know me, I really like to just give you some idea what you can play and what you could buy for yourself in Steam. And not really like to spoiler too much so that you still got something to discover by yourself. So I'd say if this is something that you'd like to play, you should take a look in Steam and maybe watch some more videos there, because there are some preview videos and pictures there that you can look up. And then you might want to get that game for yourself, because it's far cheaper than it was. Yeah, and probably quite some fun to play, because there's a lot of story to this one. And it's a typical RPG, but just with the detective theme. And as far as I can see, it's quite fun. It's a bit bizarre, of course, but hey, that makes it far more interesting, you know? And I see you then at the next one. Bye bye.